What's going on, everybody? It's your main man with the game plan, Corey Giovanni. Check it out. I wanted to start this blog because I feel like sometimes we need just maybe a few moments out of the day, especially in the beginning of the day, to just breathe a little bit. I just want to give you a little insight, some tools that you can be able to help yourself, not just throughout the week, but also starting with today. First off, it's Monday. Monday, got to get to it, right? In the beginning of the week, what I like to do is just take some time and realize that Friday is further away. However, it goes by steps. Because before Friday, there's Thursday. Before Thursday, there's Wednesday. Before Wednesday, there's Tuesday. And guess what? Before Tuesday, there's today. I've come to learn that everything doesn't always happen your way. And sometimes everything doesn't happen the way you plan it in your head. I mean, we would be foolish to think that everything that goes on in our head and to make everything happen just the way it looks in our head, to think that it's going to be that way. Case in point, when you plan out to do something, I never plan for the obstacles that can happen in the process. I prepare for those obstacles, but I don't know exactly what the ramifications of those obstacles. You know what I'm saying? You definitely want to plan like getting gas in your car whenever you go somewhere. But more so when you're going somewhere, and say for instance, you go somewhere and a light is out. And although you use on your handy dandy navigation system, whether it's your phone or your car, sometimes it's not up to date. And you just gotta roll with the punches. You're already on the road. And I say that to say this. Give yourself space for grace. And give other people that same space for grace as well. And you'll go far. The next thing I want to talk about is about the difference between learning a skill or learning a lesson. Right? When we're growing up, we learn lessons by experience. And also sometimes in the classroom we learn lessons. But we also learn skills. And skills are usually things we learn on a job, right? However, you got to identify the difference, because of the fact that learning a skill can help you get places, but learning a lesson can help you avoid mistakes, right? Everybody hears the phrase, a loss is not a loss, it's a lesson. No, it's a loss, but there's a lesson in that loss. And I feel like, say for instance, you're 6'7" and you play basketball well, right? How you develop that skill is by going to the gym, taking advantage of the fact that you know you're taller than the majority of the people in your said sport, right? So you make sure you sharpen that skill. Sometimes sharpen that skill may take a little bit of endurance. Sometimes it may take a little bit of pressure. It may take a lot more discipline than normal, because of the fact your skill set is different than others. And you're in an area where you can have your skill set be an advantage to what you're doing in life. And another thing I want to just touch on real quick, because of the fact that I don't want this to be too long. This is going to be like a day-by-day thing. Being your authentic self, right? You go into places with people who know you, right? There was a season in my life when I worked for a corporation where I was trying to get promoted. trying to go to the next level. And I kept doing the thing that I saw what the people in that position do, right? The problem was, that's not how I rolled. But I interviewed like I was that type of person because of the fact that I could do that type of person job. However, I never got the position because of the fact that I wasn't my authentic self. And people who I was interviewing from, they knew me. They knew me because I worked side by side with them. And they knew me because I was in seasons where I probably even trained them. However, your authentic self needs to show up everywhere. Why? In the great words of Jay-Z, you are who you are, player. You are who you were before you got here. And that's real. And I may be saying it backwards, or maybe, no, I think I said, you are who you are, player. You are who you were before you got here. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So today's vlog was pretty much about beginning of the week, taking one day at a time. Lessons and skills, learning the lesson and the loss, and building the skill that you have an advantage in, and also being your authentic self. Because can't nobody be you better than you. It's your main man with the game plan, Corey Giovanni, and I'm out. Peace.